HES Hawks 1.
Hawks 1. Yep, HES Hawks 1.
I don't know. She's first. Of course.
Here, we're going to do personal or business?
Just play on mine.
You're going to do personal? Yep.
Share one to you. See if it works.
And when you guys are in, just like kind of give me a thumbs up or something so I know we're ready to go on. Feel like we did as a kid.
You want me to share it?
It will ask you personal or business, and it is a personal account.
How do you do it? No, it's a no place.
Now, when you invite people, where does it?
You're getting ahead of everybody.
But we want you to take it back to your teammates and invite them, encourage them to use it.
So if I'm inviting them, where, at what point, like I'm inviting I'm sharing this document, how do I say whether or not they can edit it?
We're getting there.
We're going to get
Okay.
there. Yep.
Hold on.
Okay.
Go to shared.
Yeah, only 3 accounts per day, which is why.
I haven't shared anything.
You're the Debbie Downer in
Okay,
the corner.
so I'm gonna go ahead. If you need something, just raise your hand since there's 2 of us and we can come help.
Oh, I see it, okay.
Okay, so you're at Files. Everyone click on Create at the top. I'm gonna do it from the computer.
We're going from to
Oh, you know why? We put a
You're
hydration
sharing.
on.
Go to OneDrive
Yes.
first.
Yep.
Yeah, and then click on Folder.
And then go to junk.
From here, you can name your folder. I'm just gonna name mine HES.
I got it. You can do that like
Now you're gonna be, ladies, let me point out to you, remember again, that there is a huge difference between Files, which is your personal, and Shared, which is something that everybody can see. Brittany and I were actually kind of like doing a couple of trial runs to see how we were going, and I clicked on photos and my whole life was in there, and I was like,
Her
oh my
iPhone
goodness.
photos.
Because my iPhone had synced to
But nobody can see that but her. But still.
the drive. So, like I said, you got to make sure that there is a difference between personal and shared.
But unless she chooses to share her photos, no one else can see them. So you know.
There wasn't anything bad
Yeah.
in
If
there.
you sync your phone with it,
It'll
you
pop
have no
up.
choice but for everything to come up under your personal.
I think there actually might be an option to select off, because I was one of those crazy ones that had like 2,000 something photos. So it was like trying to sync for a couple of days, and I think you're able to cut that feature off. Because I was like, oh my goodness, and my whole life, was up there. But we went ahead, I'm one of the technology lead teachers at my school, and when my TIS was presenting the program, he said, go ahead and download the app because it gives you obviously more storage, because the one thing that everybody was concerned about was like, this shared drive is full, what do I do? Kind of thing. And we also transitioned to the Dropbox, which I'm assuming you guys use that now.
First grade does.
Yes, okay, yeah. And so we transitioned to Dropbox and we got full. So then we had to transition again to OneDrive. So we've made 3 transitions within 3 years. So it was a little bit overwhelming at first.
Okay, so guys, if you were able to create a folder, can you give me a thumbs up just so I know everybody's, alright, because we're just going to kind of walk through it together. So then after you created a folder, you can actually click on the folder you created. I just did this HES one. And then you're going to click to add documents to it. You're going to click upload and select from your computer, and here your personal or your shared drive, like here's my flash drive comes up. So this is where I could go in and I could add our curriculum maps off of my flash drive. So start 9 weeks, and then it shows you the progress up there. When it's done, it'll take you back to the folder. And once you've uploaded a document, kind of just look up here so I know and I can show you how to share.
Brittany, in order for others to see that HES folder, if you want them to see yours, you would have to share it. But if you want them to create their
They're
own.
just creating one right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Upload, is it supposed to pull up?
So where did it go? Recent options?
Yeah, if you've uploaded, no, remember editing is where you're going to have the option. So like if you upload, upload a document, click upload right here at the top. Those are your main buttons across the top. Yep. Because you are not inside the folder yet. So go inside your physical therapy folder, go to upload.
Because like, look,
and that's where
under
you
my
choose the
documents,
to upload.
I have, okay, my 5th grade folder, I put writing, or no, I guess I made the lesson plans this year, and then I put my writing in there.
It's not available.
All right, guys, so did everyone upload a document?
They're doing that now.
It's not any smart.
I tried to.
So did you get your
I tried
document?
to upload a smart board thing, but it won't let me.
But it's big, is there a
You can pull
size
something off your
limit?
number, you know, something
She
like
tried
that.
to do
My
that
whole
word study
word
sort.
study sort for DC. It's probably too big.
Me and Gretchen are working on this document together.
Okay, guys. Hey guys, if I could have your attention.
On the editing option.
Yeah, so now if I wanted to share this document, I'm going to show you how to do the editing thing because a couple people had questions about that. So if you click here and you go to share,
Don't forget that check is really important or it's not gonna work.
share. Now I'm going to share with, I'm on Ashley's account, so I'm sharing with myself. You just use the email that their account is affiliated with. And then right here, they can either edit or they can only view.
That's where the
That's what
editing
you do.
option is, it's in the drop down box.
So I'm going to say, she can only view my curriculum map. Sorry, can't edit it. And then share.
That's where you're preventing that step of people being able to erase your stuff and change it without you wanting them to be able to manipulate
Okay,
it.
but once the person gets it,
Mhm.
if they save it into their,
So, yeah.
could they then edit it?
Yes, because remember, there's a difference between Word and Word Online.
Okay.
No,
Because-
you won't be given the option to edit it though. If you click only view, they won't even get that option to edit Word or Word Online.
Correct, but what I'm saying is if you wanted to say, like, if they allow you to edit, you know how you were talking about you were scared that you were gonna lose some of your changes? That's where you can personally save it to what you would want on the Word version versus the online. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
But
So where's
once,
what I
if
shared?
she sent me something that I couldn't edit,
You would only be able to view.
okay,
You won't even get
if
the
I
option.
saved it to my, say I saved what you sent me to my computer and then pull it back up,
You won't.
Yeah, that
But
should be,
then-
It'll be a
that-
PDF, so no.
it'll be a PDF, because when you say don't let them edit, it turns it into a PDF.
Right.
I think that's how they
then there's
prevent
no-
the copywriting, you know, deal kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, guys. So we were just gonna give you a few minutes to kind of play around. And if you have any questions, we're here to help as much as we can. I didn't know if you'd want to spend some
How to
time.
change the password.
Shared it, it's not there.
Change the password.
Oh, that's right.
But shouldn't it be?
Really quickly before we do that, if I could have everyone's attention for just a second.
Yeah.
I did make all of your passwords the same, but obviously you're probably not going to want to keep it that way. So if you want to change your password really quickly, I'll just show you how. For Ashley's, I would go up here
To my name.
to, where her name is up here in the top right corner, down to account settings. This is also where you can change your birthday because apparently, you have to log back in. Apparently it will like show you stuff every now and then that's like age appropriate for what people your age like or whatever. So if you want to change your birthday, you can too. That's what it said on the thing. So I'm in here, her account settings, here's her change password, and details is where she can change her birthday. So those are the two things that you'll probably need to alter.
Apparently it tells me I do not have any money in my account. I didn't know that you could redeem things off of there.
Are there any questions
You guys.
before we let you guys
Share with them, please.
go?